Hi, hello everybody. Today we are gonna talk about a controversy man that was Osho. Osho, the last couple of years, I don't know, the 2011, no, 2018, Netflix made a TV series about his this community in United States. So we are gonna talk a little bit about Osho. Here
And then,
is with me Dalveer Singh. Hi, Dalveer.
hi. So, like now, I know that after this, lots of people will like us or not, but we will gonna talk about also and his all the controversy he did in his all the lifetime, even in India or in United States.
Yeah, this is not a personal opinion. So this is we read about newspapers, about TV
TV.
shows, but no, it's personal opinion. So most of the our comments.
This is our cover to avoid the things like okay, this is not
Yeah,
our personal opinion.
it was not me. It was Netflix. It was the media. It was
It was
Google.
Google.
Okay, it was Google. Dalvir, could you tell us who was Osho?
Oh yeah, so I think Osho was born in September 1931 in Bhopal. Bhopal is like a independent state when the British ruled India, but then it's become a part of Madhya Pradesh. So he born in Madhya Pradesh, and then he had his education from Jabalpur University. So he was like a student who never believe in like God or all these things. He always being practical, so that's why he always have a fight with the teachers and the university's management. Then he decided to leave the university. He studied at home. He just go to the university to write the exam. Then he start traveling in India. Then he come in contact with Sila, as you know, his assistant. She was a Swedish Indian, born in India, but born in India, then adopted by a Swedish family, I think, as long as I know. So then they start a center in Mumbai. Then they move to Pune. Then they move in I think 1981 in Oregano in
Uh,
United States. United States.
Oregon. Oregon.
Oregon, yeah. And then they made a whole city like Rajneeshpuram
Yeah.
because the real name of Osho was Rajneesh.
Okay. Osho, well, the real name is Bhagwan. Bhagwan. So that is there is a story behind the name of Osho. Yeah, but the real name is Bhagwan. Is it good the pronunciation?
Rajneesh. Yeah, Bhagwan Rajneesh. Bhagwan
Bhagwan
is
Rajneesh.
for Bhagwan we use for the god. So he was like, self-made Bhagwan. He gave him
Oh,
a, like, I'm a god.
for
So
God,
Bhagwan is like God, yeah. And his real name was Rajneesh. Rajneesh.
Rajneesh. Rajneesh. Okay. So okay, he was a problem student. So he was asked to leave from everybody, for everywhere, from
Yeah.
college, from master, from different places. He was asked to leave because he always was against the I don't know
The management and the
the
university, the
management.
professor. He was born in a
Really?
Jain family, like
You
his
know,
some Hindu
giant,
family.
giant.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was born in a Hindu family.
Also, he's like having like like two personalities. One is liked by the people. One is that no one want to talk about it. Like if you want to read or listen, also you will definitely love it what he's saying. But his accent, whatever happened in Oregano, whatever happened in Kolkata, in Mumbai, because he was like not paying the taxes and all, and then whatever happened in Pune. So, like, if you're listening, also, it's always good to listen because he's saying all the melody things that you want to listen. And I think he was good enough when it's come to the spirituality. But like as long as I know about the godmans here, so they always run behind the money. So the same things happened. It was like 1985 when Sila was traveling with her physician to India. So she told her physician like, I gave a poison to my husband. So because he was a rich man from US, so the property will come to the
Yeah,
Osho
they bought
founded.
it.
Yeah,
Who
Osho founded.
bought that land? Well, first of all, Osho in Rajneesh, in that time, Rajneesh,
That's nice.
he started his ashram in Pune
Yeah, Pune.
because one follower from Greece helped him to buy this
To buy
land
the
in
land.
Pune. So
Exactly.
he started the ashram there, but he started to having problems with authorities in the place, even with other religions leaders, and he had problems with taxes in Pune.
Exactly, yes. At that time was Janta government, the first non-Congress government in India. So Morari Desai was the Prime Minister of India, and every time he is having something from because of him, he's having trouble. Like he's not paying the taxes. He's talking about rubbish about the religion, including Hindus, Sikhs, and Muslims, or both this type of everyone, because he think that whatever he's saying is the right, not the other one. So that's why he have to leave India, and then he shifted in US or
Okay,
or
the thing is, he started ashram there. He started to to have many followers, and he had problems, and he asked to Sheila to look for a place in United States to recollect, no,
to relocate to
to
relocate.
relocate. Oh my God, that's the word. To relocate in the United States. So Sheila is go to United States to study, and then she met her husband there in college.
The husband was super rich, so he was he
Rich,
like yeah, super rich. So he bought like almost 260 kilometer, almost 260 kilometer land, square kilometer actually.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's a
Well,
big land.
but I don't know if they bought it with their money or they got it the money from another person.
Okay, so it was a donation, but the 50 more than 50% money is from his husband, her husband.
Oh,
Husband was
oh.
Sheila.
Because this land was the price was like almost $6 million of dollars
Yeah, at that time. Now
in
it's
that
like
time, in one in 1980 something.
981. Yeah, 1981.
Sheila saw this land in Oregon to start this commune. And
Rajnishpuram.
Rajneeshpuram, that they put that name, Rajneeshpuram, in this city that is in Antelope in Oregon. It
Yeah,
was a small city, a very small city. They got scared when they came to invite this land, because it's not
yes.
easy to see people dressing the same colors when different behaviors that they used to have.
There was a like big controversy about it that when they have like all this land and also started like relocated in the ashram like Rajnishpuram, then they start buying the other land nearby this ashram, nearby this area. So the local people don't want to sell it. The local people of that area don't want to sell their property. So that's why they start giving them like slow poison as because I think in 85 I think US have the first biochemical attack, and
Oh
that's
yeah.
done by this community, the community of the followers of Rajneesh. So the first biochemical attack in the US happened with the followers of these people, who are the followers of like Rajneesh and Sheila. And lately Sheila was like like thrown out from the ashram.
Yeah, but we are gonna explain all the beginnings of the ashram. They start building this like a small city. It has an airport. It has a transportation, stores. They have restaurants. It was
Yeah,
a small city. They start the commune. They was a small city in United States, made by Sheila. That Sheila was the secretary of Osho. She practically made everything. So Osho on.
exactly. Also was the one who just like speak. Sheila was the one who was doing everything. She was making this, buying the land. She was making the followers. She was communicating with the media. She was managing the world coverage in newspaper. She was the one who doing everything to make the Osho Foundation. But Rajneesh is just like sitting. I think in like Rajneesh lived like almost 6 years in the United States, and out of the 6 years, 3 years he didn't speak because he said that I'm on like here we say like mon breath. It's like fasting of being speechless. like not to speak all the time. So he was just speak to Sila, and Sila was the one who was delivering everything to the people, to the society, to the community, to the newspaper, to the media, everyone.
So Sheila made everything because, according to Sheila, she was following instructions for Ragnesh.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna mention 10 notorious things that happen in this city, Ragneshpuram.
Okay.
One is that Ragnesh owned more than 90 Rolls Royce cars.
Wow, I don't know about it. I mean,
More
usually they
than
get
90. More than 90. In that time, it was the single person having more cars in the world.
Wow.
In the world, more than
That's
90.
that,
I
that's
don't.
why becoming a godman is better than becoming an engineer.
Yes, easier. So
Yeah, it's easier.
Rolls Royce cars, I don't know the price of this kind of cars, but I know that it's very expensive. 90, more than 90. So these rich people was like giving to him like, hey,
Okay,
I'm
take
gonna
it.
give this person is a Rolls Royce car. So he has more than 90. They made many of sex code where people was having orgies, sex, like sex in group.
I was studying somewhere, and then I got to know that there was like 5 years from 81 to 85 was like a heaven for the sex addicted people in the US. Like most of them just following like, okay, just go there and you will have like like free sex. So
Oh,
most of the followers are just like, okay, we don't care about his spirituality, we don't care about what he think, what he say. Like, go
we're
there, we'll
coming
find.
for the sex. Okay, so this Sheila, that's the secretary, contaminated 10 salad bars around antelope with salmonella. So, for example, they went to a restaurant like a McDonald's or something. At these restaurants that where any people can go, they have bar salad and they put this poison on the salad.
Oh,
So
okay.
people was going to eat to the restaurant and took the salad to eat. So got illness.
These people.
That they do. That is the first criminal thing that they started to do.
Okay.
Another point, they found this like tapes, recording tapes.
Oh, recording tapes.
When you go to the phone, Sheila was recording all.
So even like we will use it when the things will come in our favor. Like
Yeah,
when we
yeah.
will need it.
Oh, okay. Another point. 400 folk marriages.
Oh, just so people come from India or from the other side of the world.
Yeah, because
Ah,
when you have you are a citizen in United
in the
States, or
United
at
States.
least you have the green card, you have rights. So they travel to different states, for example, Texas, Chicago. So they got back to their states, and they got married with another member that needs the green card
Oh,
with
okay.
another member. So they got married and when they got the green card, they got
Got
back to the
divorced.
commune both with green cards.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they made this one 400 times. So that's one of the big reasons Sheila and Osho went to jail. Another point, they had 100 guns.
Guns are like
Yeah, 100 weapons inside the commune. 100. So imagine the scare from the police to go
they were
to
like already
take
they
them
were like already ready. Okay, let's have fight.
to war, to the war. Yeah, that's
We are
wow.
not a spiritual leader. We are the fighters. Let's fight. Okay.
So I don't know if you remember that they took these homelesses from different points, from different cities, from different states in the United States They took
Yes.
them in buses to Oregon with the dream of living better in this commune. You're gonna have everything. You don't have to be worried and blah blah blah. But you have to vote. So they took these homelesses because they were citizens of the United States
Yes.
with the
So they can
rights of
vote.
voting, and they in this community, this commune need the vote for
Yeah, they
the
need their own
members.
leaders from the community, so they will, defend themselves politically.
Mhm. Okay, another point. Uh, what another point? About they had a plan about to bomb a country's courthouse using a
Oh
plane.
yeah, it happened 1985. It's not. Yeah, it's happened 1985.
That's terrible. That's a
Yeah,
war.
that was war.
Planet.
No, it was actually a war, planned war against the U.S. authorities. It was a plan. It was totally
Wow.
planned, and that's why Rajnish was like booked by police in the jail for years. They did a crime. So like, okay, people have two theories. One theory is that okay, that we blame everything for the Western people. Like, oh, Western people don't like our like our yogas and all these things. So they hate when someone is growing so faster in their own country. One, another one is that what they are doing. But totally both are like, I don't agree with both of them, because I know that when a person having a power or money, he become like mad. Even there's a lot of fake governments here in India in last few 5 or 10 years. More than like 10 or 20 fake gurus is like sended in jail by the government because they were doing some illegal things. Some of them having drugs businesses. Some of them having
Drug
sexual,
businesses.
yeah, minor sexual offense.
Yeah.
So yeah, and some of them is like making a school. They're saying that, oh, we have a school or universities to teach the kids, but in the background they are doing something illegal. So they just want to save, like save their face on the name of a school or the college or the hospital. So
In this Osho thing that we are talking about, I think Osho had a good philosophy
he is good.
about how.
I think in the starting I told you that also when he speaks so melody and he speak like so reasonable.
Yeah, he was very smart, and he has a good philosophy about how to live. Even if I was being interested to be part of the community. Really, me in the commune with my red
I think just
dress.
like 20 minute ago or 30 minute ago, I was telling you like, dude, like we were talking about also a few days ago, and now I'm just like looking at him and like, dude, I want to learn about him more and more. And from last, I think 3 days, 4 days, I'm just reading about Oso. I think
It's, it,
last night I slept at like 12 or I think 1, and I was from 8 I was studying about Oso, and from 8 to 1 I was like continuously studying about him, his life, his college life, what he did in US, how the 21 countries refused him to take to their own country, to take in their country because he was thrown out from the US after he complete his like terms in the jail.
well, after this issue, this is a big issue. Osho could not do anything else. He wanted to make a tours in different countries, like you say before, and the country said, "Sorry, I
No,
cannot give you any visa." So what's happened here? Who made all this mess? Osho, well,
also
Rajneesh or
that
Sheila? Because at the end Sheila was telling, okay, that was not me, it was Osho, I was following instruction, but Osho said, no, I didn't know
it's done
nothing
by the
about
Sila.
it, it was Sheila. So there are two sides.
Two culprits.
I think something. I don't know who was guilt, who was
Both.
both, because well, first of all, I don't think Rajneesh didn't know anything was happening in the commune.
Of course, you know.
So that's weird. How did you are the leader and you don't know what's happened in your commune?
That's not true.
That's
I mean, it's
weird. But something happened in my mind. Look, when, for example, when you are artist, there are artists that at the end they are poor, popular artists, big artists, and you see and you think why they are poor? They got money. What's happened? Sometimes artists make art. So they are not thinking about administration, management, or something.
management.
They don't know. So there are people that abuse and make some stuff to get money from this artist or take something from, to benefits from them. At the end, artists, they don't know what's happened with that money because they are not thinking about administration issues. They are thinking about make art, make music, make
But
whatever they make.
yeah, you are
But
right. But
in Osho, wait. In Osho, maybe that's happened. Maybe he was in his ideas that he was, oh no, that is not my stuff. Administration stuff is not mine. It's Sheila. I know in that. My duty or my homework is to make messages for the commune, write something, and that's it. And be in my drug world. So it could happen. Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he was thinking that was not his work. His work was to the spiritual thing. So that is one reason. The other reason is maybe he knows. Maybe he make all this stuff using Sheila, and he washed his hands.
actually, Sila and he both are the mastermind. Sila got married after she come from the United States to Switzerland. She married with a Swiss guy, and he was super rich. Again, he's a rich man, and but he had the illness of AIDS, so he died after like few years or few months of the marriage. And again, Sila have all the property that belonged to him.
Yeah, she
So
was
maybe
very
she was very intelligent.
intelligent. Okay, so at the end, they moved to no move.
In the end, it's not our opinion. This is just what Google telling us, what we read in Wikipedia, what we listen from the YouTube.
There is a saying that says, "Don't think about who said the message, the messenger. Who's the messenger? The delivery courier. Only took the message, and he had good message.
Good message.
About his personal life. I don't know what's happened there. And okay, other thoughts that you have?
I think we have to cover it. It's already 48 minutes. We plan to have just like
I
15
know.
minutes.
I know. We cannot stop this. Sorry.
Also, it's like a
Sorry.
personality that make everyone interesting in him. The one thing I got to know about Osho that he's like a very interesting personality. If you start reading about him, you will love about reading him. Maybe you will hate him, maybe you will hate him, or maybe you will love him, but you never ignore him.
Okay, so we're gonna say bye and thank you for watching us.
So don't forget to like and subscribe, please, guys. And we will back on our old channel. We will back on the Patricia's old channel, because it's hard to make and manage two channels together.
I know. I say to my people that I was not gonna talk about India, but I'm doing it again. So in this channel,
so don't forget to subscribe, guys. Some love.
And ask what kind of topics you want us to talk.
Oh yes. So say in comment what you guys want us to write in the comment. Bye.
Bye.